Some more OMORI, our EX playthrough now. Two things to note before we get started and right and rooted in here. Number one, my apologies if I'm a little more muddled even than usual. I know, hard to believe. But I woke up this morning with a nasty old headache. I'm so annoyed because I woke up nice and early. I went to bed nice and early to wake up nice and early. I did, and I woke up with a nasty headache. Had to sleep for another 4 hours. Still kind of there, but it's just not as bad as it was. So I'm just a little dizzy and weird and things. And I'm so mad. But the other thing I was trying to tell you, which was much more important, is that a kind commenter told me about some things that they reckon I ought to do in Black Space 2. So let's go do them. But ultimately this episode we are going to be heading to do the Humphrey stuff. So I'm presuming the majority of what is going to go on with Humphrey is just that the Sweetheart clones are going to be there. We can finally round out our logbook. That'll take a weight off my mind. And I'm going to presume there's not going to be too much else going on there. So that shouldn't take too long. 3 little boss fight type things you'd expect. I don't really know, though. Assuming it doesn't take so long, we should also be able to start with the Abyss in this very episode, but, it might take long, because I have no idea what's going on. I don't even know for a fact if that's what the Sweetheart clones are going to be, or even if, period. But it might be so. Oh, do I have to be you for this? That would make some sense. Tippity-tappity-tippity-tap. Alright, so number one was to actually play hide and seek with the mirror, which I started, and then I was like, this is going to take too long and probably isn't going to amount to anything. But I was told if you hide and seek with them several times, things happen. Which room was that in? I think a lot of the stuff they told me I was missing was in this? Not this one. This one is where a bunch of the stuff was. Including but not limited to the mirror. Oh, I don't remember seeing you before. How's it going? Sorry. God, I didn't see this either. What the hell? What is up in these clouds? Oh boy. Ooh, it's playing the very spooky theme called Help Me, I think this is this one. There are a lot of very melty faces going on in this place. And a telephone! Should we skip the telephone for now? No, let's go have a look at what it says. You have no new messages. Congratulations! You won! Oh, it's gonna follow me around! Neat! I'm glad I won. That is a thing that is ideal for me to have done. Gonna go now, I won message, thanks! How's it hanging, Mac? This was around the room where I was like, okay, this is gonna be stuff that's going to take a long time to do, so I should start skipping things. So it's not so surprising that I missed a lot in this place. It's also massive. Look at it. The red hands run away from me around here. Sorry, didn't mean to step on your face. There's a time and a place for that. Mirror, there you are. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 You don't really want to see me find this mirror, do you? I'll cut back in a minute when I found it. Hi, Cal. I imagine he was running so fast that there was a Doppler effect on his voice, so it was like, hey, Omori! I never really noticed that this, accordion, instrument that it's playing right now, the really low-pitched version of that is the sound effect that happens when you fall down a really large hole. Oh, by the way, what happens if I stay in the room of walls closing in? Oh, they just don't. Okay, cool. That's convenient. Ah, there you are, mirror. Hello. Found you. Do you want to play again? Well, I did. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Does that mean I have to hide now? Ah, yes, probably it does. Well, I'll go somewhere where he'll never find me, which is through this. Well, no, I shouldn't go through that door. That probably will actually leave the room. Where I should go is through the door to the right of the stop sign. That thing I saw that I thought wasn't for me, it's actually totally for me. This is a time for it to be for me. If I only knew where that was. Somewhere around here, surely. Surely I'm not about to run into Shadowed Omori in the dark and have awful things happen while I'm trying to find my good old stop sign. Yep. I think I've run to the same place 6 or 7 times now. Let's go somewhere else that isn't this. Good. Stop sign is near, probably. And Shadowed Omori is not, probably. And we'll all just be so fine and dandy, won't we? When it comes to that time to find out that I'm right about everything. I mean, if he is looking for me, he's not looking super thoroughly. Even I could find me this fast. He says, having it taken like about 10 minutes earlier. And this is like a weird version of the, of one of the scary themes we've heard before anyway. They've messed with the pitch and speed and things, but it's ultimately the same piece. I wonder if he is actually walking around somewhere around here. But also, why can't I find the stop sign now when I need it? What the hell, did the layout of the place change? Oh yeah, he's actually walking around looking for me. Isn't that cool? Do you think he's actually gonna come towards me here? Yeah, he is. That's cool. I really do want to know what happens if you run into him, but I also want to know if you can like hide in that room where it said, you saw something, but it wasn't for you. This seems like the time to change your mind on that and hide in that room. I'm probably gonna run into him in the dark here before I get a chance though. Shattered Omori. Oh, he's over there. That's not the room, though. Sorry. That's really weird that I can't find this room anymore. Oh, here it is. Bloody hell, that took a long time. Oh, yeah, but the door's gone. It used to be here, didn't it? Hey, Shadowed Omori. What's the idea? Oh, you just shadowed again. Alright, cool. And I've been told to interact with all the desks, the chalkboard, and stay sitting at the back desk for a while here. So let's do this. It's a drawing of a sprout molestation to the desk. We did see that one priorly. I thought I had checked all the other desks as well. Blackboard. Doesn't seem to let me do anything unless maybe I do it from behind. Oh, okay, you can shove it out of the way from behind. Obviously, I knew that. I knew that from how obvious it was. Guess I won't be able to check that back desk out right quick. We're in school. So weird that we haven't, like, actually been in a school scene at any time in this game so far, considering they're all school age. Huh. And we've heard about sequences in school and things like that. These lockers. For, like, a primary school? Really?
You accepted my love letter! That means we're going on a date, right?
Sort of. That was sort of the idea, yes, in pushing that entire blackboard out of the way. That was kind of my oh, Omori. Hey.
I love you, Omori. Please go out with me. I'll follow you forever.
Huh, yeah, well, the thing about that is I think one Omori is more than enough. I mean, well, just enough. Precisely the right quantity of Omori. And I mean that in the best possible way, with all the love in my heart, Omori.
You said we'd hang out yesterday, so I'm borrowing you for the rest of the afternoon, okay?
Okie dokie.
Did you wait long? It's rude to make a lady wait, you know. Come on, let's go.
Did I wait long? It's rude to make a lady wait? What did you mean? I'm flattered, but I don't believe I'm a lady.
That idiot Cal went and hid my stuffed toy again. You'll help me find him, right?
I'll sure try, Aubrey, but you know, with all the you in this place, it might be hard to see it.
You're late, Omori. What took you so long?
Oh, you know, hide and seek.
Wait a sec, who are those girls behind you? I'm on a date with Omori. I'm on a date with Omori. No, I'm on a date with Omori. Well, we can't all date Omori. Huh? What is it?
Please don't kill each other. Well, I kind of figured that was coming.
So, it's come to this.
Well, I hope we're feeling proud of ourselves, Omori. It's just like the end of Pokemon the first movie.
You're pretty strong. You're not so bad. Yourself.
Are they gonna date each other instead and leave me out of it? That would be really the ideal way for this to go.
But it's time for us to finish this!
Locked in Bat v Bat combat.
Just give up! I'll never lose to you!
Oh, she's going for the overhead slam. Oh, wow. Really teleporting around and everything. I mean, we should just leave at this point, Omori. We don't have to stay and watch this, do we? I'm pressing the keys, but he's not moving. I think he has a vested interest in watching this.
Doesn't seem to be going anywhere. I can't fight anymore. I'm so tired. There's only one way we can settle this for real. Omori, which one of us are you gonna go out with?
Is X an option? Yes, it was. You must have dozed off. Huh. Oh, interesting. It won't let me back into the back seat here, so maybe that is the same thing that happens if you take the letter versus if you sit in the back seat? Not sure, but it won't let me do either now. So I guess we've taken care of it. Oh, interesting. I'm not allowed to do that anymore. I wonder what that means. And the third and final thing I was asked to do was the little park where there are a bunch of the OMORI heads that do little different things. I was told I missed one that I should go do. That was through a door, I'm pretty sure, but more than that I can't remember. It's lagging out a little bit here. And I'm not allowed to do this anymore. I wonder why that is. Probably means something really weird's about to happen. They've loaded in like a giant monster Aubrey to come kill me, since I said neither of them. This is the door that was previously not for us. Is it still? Seemingly. And this door was the room with the walls that close in? Yes. Oh. Pile of shattered glass here from where the mirror was. Ow! Apparently stepping on that, no good. Oh, don't say that's my only way out of here now, is to walk over that over and over again. And that's why they've removed my stab. I hope not. I can't remember if the Omori Heads Park was part of this weird forest or the other weird forest. I may as well see what happens when I run over this a bunch. Why did I have to have so much health? Oh, it just brings you down to 1 health. Never mind. I thought it was going to kill you at the end. Well, now I'm just really, really tired and wounded. It's not fair. It is interesting this is the first time we've not been allowed to leave. Oh, okay, never mind. All of a sudden I am allowed to leave. Okay, cool. I guess we will do that. Not sure why it didn't let me for a bit. That was a fun little scene with the Aubrey's, though. I wonder what would have happened if you hadn't picked them all up. Well, I guess they forced themselves into your party, didn't they? I wonder if anything changes if you say left versus right Aubrey, though. I think there's some missing water here. Bear with me a minute while I remember how to get to the place with all the Omori heads. My headache is clearing up a bit, though, which is nice. Hey again, Omori. Do I have money for you? Sure I do. Have more $20, why don't you? There, little buddy. Thanks for the consumable flesh. Maybe this one. Yes, yes. This one does not appear to do anything. Unless it's just because we've already done it. This one, yes, we haven't seen this. It's good old Sunny having a good old nap with a good old melting face above him. Neat. I'm not allowed to interact with it, nor seemingly anything else in the room. Off we go. This one here, not allowed to interact with. This is the one where my friends walk backwards away from me, and it yeets out of there like max speed. So seemingly it was just this one that I missed. Unless I missed this one as well. That's weird. This one has like an actual extra block on its back here, where the other ones do not. And we already tried the one that's split in half, I'm pretty sure. Neato! Looks like that's my little laundry list of items to take care of, taken care of. So off to Humphrey with us. My apologies if I bungled that and missed, once again, something rather important. Oh, that's new. Meow? It said, not much to do around here, is there? Or is there? Are you looking for a way out? There always is one, but... waiting for something to happen? It's the first time I've ever heard that. Horrible. Truly horrible.
Hey there, Omori. Oh my god, why do you have so much glass in you? Don't worry about it, it's nothing important. Let's go.
Oh wow, everyone's back at, Faraway Park now. I guess since Hero became boss. There's a gator guy, too. Up, and a hop, and a hop, and a hop. We made a new friend. Look at us go. Alright, everybody, let's do this Humphrey thing. Hey, you're here all of a sudden. How neat is that? That was such a good nap. My tummy ache is all gone, but I'm still so hungry. It's a bit weird that he doesn't show up and give you this quest before you go to the last resort. You just have to go there apropos of nothing to start this, it would seem. Well, I smell something absolutely scrumptious. Is that a giant check you have there?
Could I, perhaps, have a nibble?
Yes, sure, go ahead. You gave Hero's giant check to Humphrey. I didn't approve of this. Shut up, Hero. The whale's gotta eat. It was Maury's idea. Get mad at her, not me. Delicious! Now that is what I call gourmet! Ah, there you go. Now that I'm all filled up, everything should be back to normal in here. Well, almost. I mean, we just have to see what that means, obviously. Nothing could be safer. Blink, 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 plonk. I can't help but notice when a blink, 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 plonk did not happen. So do you think everything's... Do you think there's much different, or do you reckon it's just a matter of, there's a little bit of Medusa in there. I'm a little nervous about that. I think most of it's probably about the same, actually. Although there are fewer Humphreys than I usually expect. Mario, what do you think about all this mess? Now, OMORI, I know what we've heard this several times, but it is counting this quest as complete, so that's nice. And look at all smiling warmly and things. Yes, yay, good, safe. In we get! Boss Rush. Oh, I thought the Boss Rush was, I thought I had heard that was console only. But there you go, Boss Rush. Yes, let's. Good thing there's a picnic basket here. Alright, may as well just chillin'. Are you guys thinking about taking on the Boss Rush challenge? Good luck, we'll be cheering you on. A fancy table for two, aw.
I'm happy that boss finally found his calling.
I was wondering where he was at.
You should take on the challenge. I know you can do it.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll give it a decent-ish attempt.
Hey, remember me? I'm Boss, and welcome to the Boss Rush Challenge. I've been doing a lot of inner reflection since my days at the playground. Using the latest innovations in technology, I have devised an ultimate challenge for only the coolest challengers. Down here, you'll be able to experience simulations for fights that you've fought before, but stronger. So are you interested in taking on the Boss Rush Challenge?
Am I interested? Well, she asks, am I interested? Yes.
Awesome! Let's get you all set up here.
My. What's with the 5 cordoned off areas, do you think?
And Dunzo! Just head all the way to the right there to the teleporter. Your first battle will start right away. Oh, remember to heal up. Murray was so nice to bring one of her picnic baskets, and you should stock up on snacks and toys at the mailbox while you're at it. Good luck out there. Go get 'em.
We got money for anything we really want. Stronger versions of the bosses, they say, as well, which is exciting. Ooh, there are all kinds of likable items around here. I want, like, all of these? Let's get 40. It's maybe a bit overzealous, but there'll be money later. We do have a fair bit of a bunch of these items. Yes, we got a lot of melon smoothies. Whole chickens? Why not? Those are good to have. And let's just have a quick check about all our skills and equipment. The question is, how many bosses does it include? Because if it includes ye old frozen space ex-husband, then we're gonna want to be able to mess with his emotions. Although, actually, I guess we have a bunch of... We bought a bunch of the poetry books, did we not? Yes, we did, so we'll be fine. More difficult than an easy hat. Ooh, I could bump your defense a fair chunk with this, although I do kind of like having all your stats real good. Especially as you're the one who's always going to be alive, otherwise we die. Pretty Red Ribbon, defense +5, attack increases with more energy, and it sounds like it's got a fair bit of attack on it at the moment. But I still don't know if this... When we're out of a battle, is this showing me what it's like at 0 energy, at 3 energy, or at 10 energy? I assume it's one of those 3, but I don't know which. So I don't like those for that reason. This is so exciting, because I had fully thought that the Boss Rush was in a console exclusive. I think I'm going to mix that up with some other thing. We have to do this now. There's got to be an achievement for this, surely. So we no longer really need sad poems since we've got so many poetry books. That's a bit redundant. Interesting. Cripple, Suffocate, and Vertigo do not note a cost around here, so maybe they don't cost anything. I don't rightly know which to equip for instead of sad poem here. I mean, I guess we can still equip that. That's useful to have. May as well just put guard on. Guard has its uses as well. I guess there's an argument, since his running gun will do so much attack power, so much damage since he's got the chicken bow on. There's an argument for equipping Flex to, like, really juice it up. But I don't know by how much Flex increases attack, so I don't think I'll fuss about it. Right, I think we're prepped. Let's do this. This sounds like a lot of fun to me. Boss Rush time! Here we go. So it'll start us with Space Boy bullets. Oh no, ye old Sprout Mole. Oh, okay, so there's maybe, it's like literally every boss fight. I thought it was gonna be like just like the major ones, but alright, anyway, bonk. They said you'd be souped up, but by how much? How much soup should I be anticipating here? Okay, that's some soup. There's some soup action going on here. Yeah, you got lots of health on you. Okay. All right. I should be able to mostly take it down with follow-ups here, though. So I think I'll have an Aubrey follow-up here, and I'll also have Aubrey do her Omori follow-up when it goes to her in a moment. Yeah, we're taking some little hits here and there. Do you think it... Well, I guess by Boss Rush, it implies that we don't get to heal in between fights, I suppose. But I say we give it our good old best try anyway. It'll sure be exciting to have a big challenge where we have a big endurance fight, because usually we've been able to end most scary fights rather quickly to the point that it hasn't really mattered all that much. So I'm going to say that everyone else keep just doing the normal attacks, and you can do a snack time, and that will do some good healing hero to get us fighting fit for our next battle before it occurs, as long as we don't accidentally take him down with this. Good. Aubrey should be able to now bring it down just after you've healed and brought everyone near to max, such that we're prepped-ish for the next fight. Oh, that didn't finish them either. Well, okay, that's awkward. I'm not worried about it. Omori, if you would do the honors. Hey, yonk! Wow, you really did the honors, let me tell you. Next up. Oh, this thing. Yes. Of course. I'm gonna start with a stare from OMORI, because we got the enemies in this mode are like wicked, whatchamacallit. They're very, very tanky. They got lots of health, so I'm gonna have a beatdown, a power hit from her to lower the defense so that she and OMORI are both like knocking the defense down a massive amount. I'll do a rally from him, just to get us some energy started, and I'll have some snack time from him. Crash and Burn basically will one-shot everyone, I think, if they've powered it up considerably from the last time we fought it. I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. There's probably gonna be a lot of trial and error since we're basically fighting new bosses since they've mixed around the stats and stuff a whole bunch. But I say we give it a whirl. Anyway, power hit. Bring ye down that. We don't know how, when it says it's at 90%, I don't really remember what that means for how many hits it's got left on it. But if we pull the old tickle maneuver and go for another snack time, I guess, just to keep healing everyone as it goes, we'll be doing the big old damage here, like that. I say we carry on with that strat for the foreseeable future. That's healed up what little damage we've taken so far. But if I'm understanding correctly, then when it does the crashes and burns, that's probably going to hit pretty hard for Aubrey and Kel in particular. Still 99%, it takes like 3 turns to do that, does it not? I say we do some more of this tickle attacking. And we're gonna have to do a rally from Kel real soon. And also start doing some normal attacks, presumably from Hero, to heal up Kel's juice without spending any items, if we wanted to do it that way. Or we could just have Kel use a smoothie or something, since we've got a fair number of them. But we should just about be able to bring this fight down here. I'm taking no chances even on these easier first few fights. I say we swing with everything we've got. Crashes and burns. Does it one-shot Kel and Aubrey? Moment of truth. Nah. We're alright. But yeah, it seems pretty clear they want you to be at, unless that does attacks by percentage, it seems pretty clear they want you to be at max health for this, or max level for this sequence, rather, because otherwise you would just die. And we should all just be able to bring it down with a normal attack here, slash, what really I should do is, Omori will bring it down with a normal attack, and I should have Kel use some big group heal on us all first. Which bought a whole bunch of chickens. Let's nosh some chicken. Did I not just... Oh, I told Hero to do it. I'm an idiot, sorry. I could have sworn I told Kel to do that. Oops. Alright, let's fight Space Boy. At least he's just one enemy. Oh, that's so sick. I'm going to do power hit and stare from you two. I'm going to have you do the chicken like I meant to earlier, and I'm going to have you do a snack time. I probably should have had him do mesmerize, really, in case he goes for a big old attack on someone, but hopefully he won't. We're going to lower his attack and speed and everything anyway. So it'll be a little less powerful even if he does do something, which he did not. He chose to look wistfully into the distance. I think I'm going to have Hero do normal attack this turn since we're all in decent health, and because I want Kel to do a rally to get Aubrey and Omori's juice up a little bit. But I'll go for a hack away, well, another stare, I guess, in the interim. Beat down, just or power hit rather, just because I don't know how much defense I can lower how much more defense I can lower from you. Rally from you, normal attack from you to bring Kel's juice up a little more with your Kel follow-up. It's probably gonna hit someone hard by kicking them or lasering them, but that is something we'll deal with. I don't know if this is gonna be like the normal fight where he gets progressively angrier as it goes. It would be interesting if that were the case. Can the defense go any lower? No. So we're at max defense down. Let's do the red hands from you. Beat down from you. I guess we need to do some rallying from you, much as I'd like to do a tickle to help this out. Nah, you know what? I'll do a tickle and Hero can use some juice things for everyone. We've got a whole bunch of these big smoothies, right? How many melon smoothies did I get? Yeah, that's not bad. You can do a bit of that. Then we're going to be doing the big old damage to you. Bonk, 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 bonk. This is really satisfying that they're all super tanky and have lots and lots of health, though. Because there've been very few fights where we've actually where I've had a reason to go all out with it and not felt like I was kind of wasting my time and items and things. Oh, but that's done some considerable damage. We bumped him about 2 phases in 1 turn there. How much others got left? Yeah, you know what? Let's go all offense here. with these crew again, and you can do a snack time. I would done mesmerize, but he's got a thing that hits everyone. Wow, that word down in that item text box there got cut off a little bit. He became furious, so he's going to hit a whole bunch of us here, and we've got max juice here, so even though Omori is now... max energy, so even though Omori is juiceless, he can still do some considerable damage this turn with his ultimate. If Aubrey doesn't bring it down like this. Oh, we don't even need to do the ultimate. But since Kel's going first, you may as well do a rally here, just to get everyone's juice up before the next fight. Good stuff, my friend, and Omori will presumably take it down. I'll do release energy just in case, but no. Was not necessary. Who will be next then, the King Crawler? Yeah, there you are. I think it'll be King Crawler, then I wonder if they'll do King Carnivore, and if not, it'll be Sweetheart, I think. Unless they're going to bring us through all the Maximi as well. Now, you were not one of the harder fights at the best of times, so I'm going to do a stare on you. So it seems like basically each of these bosses, I don't think that the later on bosses are going to be all that difficult. Rather than making them all super strong, it feels more like they've kind of tried to equalize them a bit. But I am prepared to eat my words on that. What did I just ask Omori to do, and why was it not stare? No, it was stare. And I'll have him do power hit. You go for another rally, and Hero go for a normal attack, so you can bump Kel's juice a little when it comes to that. We also bumped everyone's energy a whole bunch, so there are a whole bunch more follow-ups available to us. Although we're primarily concerned with the Kel one and bumping his juice back so we can do some more of that rally action. Should we bother with the Sprout Mole? I think we're going to be doing more damage than it heals with that, so I think it's probably not worth doing. Go for another power hit, why don't you? You go for another rally, and Hero once more, if you could please. Bump Kel's juice, and we'll have Kel go back to doing Tickle in a minute, which, does that cost more or less juice than rally? I cannot remember. Anyway, this King Crawler ain't doing all that much, especially as we're getting a bunch of it healed back from Hero's follow-ups. Hero's follow-ups are sublime. Get the defense down a little bit more, why don't we? Eat the Sprout Mole. It does like 700 or 500 health or something. 163, that's barely any. Get a red hands from you, get a beat down from you, get a tickle from you, and Hero, I think it's time for you to bump Kel's juice again, wouldn't you know? That thing we've been doing? I think we should keep doing it. Oh, nice damage, Omori. That's the stuff we do like to see. Gotten angry, is it? I can't remember how happy stacks up to that. Well, sad surely beats happy, so happy surely beats angry. So this is going to do extra damage. Neat. And Aubrey might bring it down, because their defense is now lowered, being that they're angry. Is that it? Nope, not quite. And we have just about got it done, so we can do what I've been doing already, and Kel does a rally to finish the battle off, and then Omori will just bring it down with a normal attack. Like so. Curtain call. Then it's, they're gonna bring us through all the Maximi. Well, this actually could be tough because they've got their, oh, all of them at once, is it? That would be an interesting way for this to turn, because they've all got their ultimate attacks, which are kind of like the Crash and Burn, where it does a considerable and unpleasant amount of damage. Right. So this is one of the first times we've had a group boss battle in the entire game, really. Might have had one before that was like 2 enemies, but never 3 or more. I guess we just start from Maximus 1 and just carry on that way. So just kind of pretend like it's been... Play it like we've been playing it so far. I'm gonna have you do another melon smoothie here, Hero, so you can bring a bunch of people's juice up so that Kel does not need to do Tickle right so immediately again. Did I have him do Tickle just now? Because that was really dense, if so. Considering he's, Aubrey was the only one really attacking. Aubrey has brought that defense down a little bit. How much has that done? Okay, so they've not all got like loads and loads of health. You remember this, Father's dying words. His father's right here. Right, that from you, this from beatdown from you, tickle from you, snack time from you, I think. Hero? Did it say their defense can't go any lower? Wait, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what that was. No, I think it said he tickled and they let their guard down. Aubrey's not doing too awesome here. But Hero's going to heal her up in a minute, and then she's probably going to finish them off with Yield Beatdown. Question is, does each of them get the ultimate attack when they go down? Because if so, that's going to be, well, tedious for one thing. To have to keep reviving everyone, because it will just kill Aubrey and Kel, I'm pretty sure. Use his ultimate attack. No, it didn't kill Aubrey and Kel as much as I was expecting. Well, that's one down. Let's stare at you and get that defense down, and power hit from you to do some of the same. Rally. We've already got max juice. It seems a bit of a waste. Maybe just go run and gun, save a bit of your own juice as well. Hero's going to do a bit more of this, and then he's probably going to fix everyone's juice up next turn. Nice one, Kel. Nice crit also. Stare, get those stats down. Power hit, also get some of that defense down a little more. Bring everyone's health a bit more likably. Goody, goody, goody. That was certainly pain. That wasn't my favorite. But we'll handle it. Actually, you know, I may even have you two go for your big multi-hit attacks, and then both of you play defensive. You bump everyone's health first because that's more priority with a chicken, and Hero can do a smoothie of some kind, like the melon one. Nice, good stuff. Kel, good offense from you two. Keep a whacking. Wow, it really doesn't do much of the sound effects when they're sad like that for some reason. Swings the sword. Melon smoothie. Unless it was just so quiet and I couldn't hear it over the music. Ouch. This would be awesome if we were using a bunch of energy because we'd be building it so fast. Oh, alright, I forgot that the ultimate attack would actually be pretty good for this because it hits everyone. Well, I feel dumb. It's a bit late for that now, isn't it? Oh, no, it isn't. So I'll have Omori do that. I'll have you preemptively power hit this one. I don't know if tickling does anything for the, I doubt it does anything for the ultimate, so I'll just do this like this, have you heal everyone. So you do a bit of extra damage to that, release energy on them. Might bring down the sad one, and we'll get a good start on the next one, and if it does bring down the sad one, that'll be ideal, because then Aubrey will be power hitting the one on the right there to start softening them up as well. Oh, right, but someone's probably going to die here if that does bring down the sad one, because they would do the ultimate on us, except they didn't, so that here means Hero's going to heal everyone before anything bad would have happened. We're all good. Everyone's fine and safe and good. No one needs to worry. Did it say he can't get sadder? I thought it said he got sadder for a minute there. Anyway, you must be almost gone, so let's do a bit of the old red hands on you, and you do a bit of the old... that seems a bit of a waste. You do the beatdown on you, and how about you and Hero tag team this one? You run and gun, and you do the normal attack, which I want you to do anyway, because presumably one of them's going to do a group attack here, and hit someone, and then you can use the follow-up to bump Kel's juice once more. Ah, no, we only got 2, so that didn't work out. And you finish them off, which might bring down Kel with the ultimate attack if it was 180 something. 75! Oh, because they're sad, I guess. Well, that's ideal. And Aubrey's going to throw a bit of this out on them. Won't be enough to bring them down, I don't think. Which means we have a chance to heal with Kel before whomever brings it down. Well, really, Kel's the only one who's going to be in danger, so I'll just have him heal himself. Oh, sorry, I thought that was what Kel was doing. All right, Kel, tomato yourself. Hero, go for snack time in the odd event that Omori and Aubrey both miss, or Omori misses first. But I don't think it's going to happen. So he's going to ultimate attack now. Don't know how much damage that'll do to everyone. 50! We're alright. We're not in the best of states for fighting Sweetheart, I guess, but she has her fair share of... Oh, is that just like tier 1 done? Hey, congrats! You've earned the cool trophy. I'll go ahead and display it in the lobby for you. Oh, thank you. So is it broken up into, like, brackets, I guess? Oh, no. It's just if you get this far, then you get... Oh, what? Why? Oh, if you got that far, then you get a trophy, but... but you do keep going anyway. Life Jam guy. Okay, we have no idea what this guy does. Okay, new boss fight introduced in the middle of the boss rush. Very exciting, very exciting. It's what a time to be alive, really. I'm going to just hope he doesn't one-shot everyone who's even slightly on low health here, and I'm going to go for a rallier, bring everyone's juice up. Chiefly Omori's I'm worried about. I guess I'll use that. Oh, you can't deal damage to him. Oh, is this one, is it a SpaceX husband situation where I need to, make him feel an emotion? Or do we need to lower his defense a bunch? Oh, okay, well that did something. Explains the benefits of Life Jam. He spilled some Life Jam. You got Life Jam. Use Life Jam, it really works! What am I supposed to be doing here? Can I run? I can run. Good. I want to carry on the boss rush if it's okay. I guess that was just an opportunity to get some more life gem. It's fine, we got loads of life gem. Here you are, sweetheart. Okay, cool, good. Sorry, the boss rush is carrying on. For a minute I thought they were gonna have us kick us out. I was like, well, what's the point of a boss rush if you don't do all the bosses? I guess I could have used that battle to heal up as well, but I was worried he was gonna one-shot us like he did the first time we met him in the demo. I see. When they have you fight the life gem guy, that's just to give you some extra life gem. I see. Very neat. Let's do this. I never noticed that her, like, sash is buckled with a broken heart. That's cool. Alright, we gotta get your stats lowered ASAP. Good thing about you is when you make yourself super happy, you basically start missing everything. Yeah, we're early on in the fight, so I'll have you do a rally and have you do a bit of this, just to keep bringing Omori's juice up, basically, without using any items, any of our precious items. Ow! Slap Kel in the face, why don't you? Really mean. When it goes to Hero, he can bump Kel's health back up and bring his juice up a fair quantity. It brings it up by like 60-something, so he's still making profit even if he decides to tickle every time. Or rally, rather, because it's rally that does 50, right? Oh, never gets old, this theme. So good. She boasts about one of her many talents. So good. For a tickle, we'll go for all our big attacky things. I'll probably have you bump Kel's juice once more since we're all in decent health now. She does have the flail move that hits everyone. Or no, is it the oh ho ho that hits everyone? Or is it both? I can't remember. She does have moves that hit everyone, and it is my point, but I'm not worried about it at the moment. It's more what I'm trying to... Oh yeah, it's not doing all that much damage, even with the crits that had happened with some of them. Which is why I was justifying not doing snack time as hero, basically. So it seems like this boss rush is pretty substantial. This will probably be where we end this episode once we finish this boss rush. It's no joke.
Aha! My beauty and grace is boundless and everlasting! It's a shame that you won't be able to enjoy it for much longer! Longer! I didn't run out of breath! I'm perfect! I can't!
Oh wow, she's almost done in a really big way. Sorry, sweetheart, not even in the boss rush will you have the privilege of striking us down. No hard feelings, though. You're still probably my favorite villain in this game. For what you represent for Sunny's emotional journey, but also just for how freaking hilarious and the best you are. So, you know, I hope we can still part as friends from this. I don't really know how you're all back anyway. Most of you are dead.
No! Is this what they call defeat?
Sorry, you have to accept it. Boss rush is carrying on now. Oh, and here comes good old Jawsome. So she didn't seem to get quite as much health, extra health as like Space Boy and things, which is interesting. And Jawsome shouldn't be too hot. Well, we don't have as many group attacks on this one, but the thing is, Jawsome himself does not have loads of health in the original fight, anyway. What do we do with Aubrey? Interesting question. I guess beatdown. It'll be useful for whomever it lands on. I was trying to figure out, should I do a normal attack with Kel so that he gets the hero follow-up that hits everyone? Yeah, go for it, and I'll have... Oh, no, and then we don't have... Well, yeah, no, and then Hero can do snack time. I'll do that. So let's start by passing to Hero. Does a decent bit of damage. Probably not enough to one-shot both of these bunch, but we can probably... Oh, that was interesting. Did more than I kind of expected there. Okay, the one on the left is definitely going down when Aubrey does a beatdown on them, but they're probably just going to summon in another one. It's a shame I don't have many group attack things, because there are very few bosses that really are big group fights, to the point that I didn't think it was necessary. Actually, the Gator guys also have a bunch of extra health, which is probably going to play to our favor as it stands, because we can have a bit more control over the precise time at which we knock both of them out and then go for big hits on Jawsome. So I think I'll do this. If you're going to rally again, I may as well have him snack time in case that the Gator guys decide to hit before Hero here. I'll probably save that energy for something more important. Yes. So they both attacked Aubrey and OMORI here, and snack time is going to be a good thing for them to have. And then Aubrey's going to do a beatdown on the one on the right, and now that they're angry, they're going to be doing a little extra damage, which is neat. I don't know. I assume I can't stare at Jawsome while he's got his mates up. I assume they also block that sort of thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do... Okay, I'm gonna apply a bit more strategy than none here. And I'm going to do a normal attack with Aubrey and Omori on these two, just to bring them down a little bit lower. And you do another rally, you do another snack time, rather. So now we got a whole bunch of energy, and what I was thinking of doing was, maybe next turn I have Omori use the Unleash energy such that we bring down both Gator guys, and then, Aubrey can just, like... slam down a beatdown onto Jossum. Because the thing is, if you end a turn with one or fewer Gator guys, he summons another one, I think, basically, without fail. So what you want to do is beat the Gator guys down on the exact same turn that you're gonna do a bunch of damage to Jossum. So I'm just gonna keep balancing this out here and just whittling them down to almost nothing, so that I can be sure the release energy will bring them down, and then I will do it at that time. That said, I'm about to use Kel's Hero's Kel follow-up here, so it means we don't know who Kel's gonna hit, so it might be that him combined with... Oh, hits everyone! Oh, I didn't realize that. Anyway, I was gonna say that maybe that him combined with Omori will, and Aubrey will bring this one down, but we've got them down to very low now, so what I think I'm gonna do is... have Kel do the hero follow-up that hits everyone, and, you two can red hands and beat down on Jossum here, and that will hopefully do all right. And I guess Hero should probably snack time at this point. We've got a few people low on health, so Hero follow-up. Oh, that one even brought down you. So if I bring down, these will basically all go out onto the Gator guy on the left there. 797 and 605. Nice. And so the red hands all go out on you, do some serious damage, as well as the beat down. Won't be enough to bring you down in this one turn, I don't think. But it'll be considerable anyway. And fortuitously, we brought them down before they got a chance to hit anyone, so we can just get the free heal out here. No trouble whatsoever. Bunk, 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 bunk. 245, 249, 271. Sadly, we weren't able to lower your stats in any way before this, because everyone was tanking for you. Picks up the phone and calls the Gator guy. At least if we've only got the one to contend with, we might be able to just bring them down lickety-split if we do some serious attacking here. But that did most of Jossum's health, so we can do something similar in a minute here. And it'll be real good. Let's do a bit of a tickle on you. Yeah, why not? Go for an attack as well. If we just stack on all the damage on you, we might be able to bring this individual down in this one fell turn here. Just in time to do a bit more damage on Jossum. I'm not quite sure how that will go. Better find out. I don't think we're going to be able to bring this one down. I think, if anything, Aubrey will be the one who brings it down, and we'll be in the same position next turn, where they call in another Gator guy right at the beginning. So it probably won't be much use, what I just did. Yes, indeed. Right, so what I should really do is basically the same thing, except without Aubrey's beat down at the end there. I'll just have her guard this turn, I'll have you tickle them, and you do this, and so we'll do everything except the Aubrey's beat down, which brought them down, and then we'll be able to bring them real low this turn. Unfortunately, it means Omori's juice is real low, but we can bring you down to low health, and then we'll do the same thing with the other Gator guy, and then repeat the old process. I'd be really annoyed if Kel brings this one down, because then that would mean that I could have had Aubrey attack Jossum. Nope, we're good. So we've got two Gator guys now, but one of them is very gravely wounded. They can attack the same second they show up. And we're gonna do the same thing to you now. I don't have enough for red hands, and Hackaway is a gamble, because it might hit the one on the left. So I'll just do a normal attack with you, have you do your beat down, you go for the tickle, you go for the snack time, leaves Omori very low juice. But we're about to do a bunch of rallying and things anyway, so it won't be too bad. Gonna be a little low on health at the end of this turn, though. Maybe. Depending on what this other Gator guy does. If they go after Omori again for some or some such. But a wonk! A wonk! A wonk. Everyone's angry, so their defense is a bit lower now, which is ideal. You're still got a fair chunk of health on you. I'll have you and Aubrey just do normal attacks on this one. I'm going to have you go for the rally and Hero go for the normal attack also. And doing his Kel follow-up, such that we can get Kel a bit more juice there. Not doing anyone else's follow-up just yet. Well, I was actually doing that to save energy, but that's not necessary, as we just got a bunch from the rally anyway. Nevertheless, Kel's follow-up hits everyone, brings them down a little bit more. You bunch attacking them should bring them real low. So now we're both ridiculously low. So I think I'm gonna not worry about healing, and I'm gonna do the same thing we were doing before, where I have Kel bring them both down with his follow-up. You may as well do a snack time in case it comes to you. So you do your hero follow-up. It'll basically all go out onto the gator guy on the right here for 2 hits of 1, 2, brings them down. Omori and Aubrey get to go all out on Jocelyn here, and if they don't bring him down before hero gets a move, nah, but they did. So next fight is what? Snaily? Are they gonna have us do Snaily? Or maybe the Trixie Mole? Oh, Pluto, right, of course. Ultimate expanded Pluto. But of course. Tricky thing here is he's got the move where he throws the earth at everyone, which happens right near the end, and he basically keeps doing it, and it's very, very powerful. Right. Start with some staring and get your stats lowered here. Start with a rally from you and start with a snack time from you. Hopefully they don't just one-shot Omori here. That would be really, really, really deeply annoying. But it is, of course, complete RNG. Well, I mean, they can't one-shot him. They would bring him down to his weakened form. Ah, but they didn't even do that because he's got so much defense. Good. You do need to put a little bit of emphasis on healing Omori in these next few turns, though. I think I'll probably have Kel. Well, actually, you do your stare and you do your power hit again just to make sure the defense is at a minimum. I'll have Kel do a bit of the old tomato on Omori there. And you do your normal attack for your Kel follow-up for the juice there. That seems sensible. And we can basically be sure you're at a minimum of defense right now. And then we can just go all out with attacks. Mercifully, it's not another group battle. Those are the most difficult to do, I would say. It puts Omori into a submission hold. Speed went down. I think it's time to go all offense here. So you two go for your big attacky things. You go for your tickle. You go for, well, Omori's not going to die again immediately, right? So you go for something that heals everyone's juice. The melon smoothie, right? He's not going to do 220 damage to Omori right away, is he? He's not, is he? He wouldn't, right? He wouldn't do that to me. Pluto and I are friends. And bonk, 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 bonk. 440, 410, 435. The good damage from Aubrey and Omori here. Submission hold on hero as well, but he was already going pretty fast compared to us anyway, so I don't feel like we're at a major disadvantage here. I'm gonna tickle from you. You know what? We're still in decent health. I'm gonna have hero do the melon smoothie again. So we can go for another big offense turn, get maybe about another third of his health done. Only have to do it once or twice more. Maybe we can just skip his awful moves at the end, where he throws the earth at everyone. Oh god, it zoomed in on his face this time. That's new. Usually it zooms in on his pecs. Did it say one of his stats couldn't go any lower? Did that lower one of his stats? I didn't realize that was a thing. Anyway, now Hero should probably focus on actually doing some healing. But I think I'll keep Kel, Omori, and Aubrey on the offense, because that's going rather well for us. It probably won't finish him off quite, but it'll bring him rather close to being gone, and so long as he doesn't one-shot anyone before Hero gets a chance to heal. Kel should be able to just go first and run and gun to finish him off next turn before he gets a chance to do anything really awful, you'd think. We're about to find out anyway, but with red hands and beatdown, we get some serious offense from our team on our turn, especially combined with Tickle. Is that enough to bring it down? Oh, so it is. Good, he didn't get to do the awful thing anyway. Perfection! Pretty low juice around the board here, which is a little awkward for the Slime Girls fight whenever it happens. Oh, another trophy did we get? Hey, congrats! You've earned the Cooler Trophy. It looks like there were room for 4 or 5 trophies, didn't it? I'll go ahead and display it in the lobby for you. Thanks, boss! Slime Girls it is next. So it's just them and then Humphrey, surely. Unless we then also have to fight the phobias or something. Sorry to do this again, Medusa. We could have been great, you and I, but unfortunately the boss rush demands that I kill you again. Although actually this is the one I'm most worried about, because our juice has been very, very, very low in these battles, and they obviously have the move somewhere in the middle that swaps your juice and health. So especially for Omori, I want to make sure his juice stays high in this battle. I'll start with a hack away though, just because I can't do anything else. Power hit from you, rally from you. I'll do a ride from you and a melon smoothie actually, because we want the juice to go way up and stay there. So unfortunately, even though Red Hands is our best offensive move, I'm going to probably abstain from using it too much in this. Mostly I'll just have him use his follow-ups, I suppose. The other tricky thing is, since the chainsaw is a multi-hit, it can cut through Omori's... I think it can cut through Omori's you know, is like withstanded a mortal blow system. So I'm mostly gonna have Omori go for the old normal attacks with the follow-ups, and have you keep bumping his juice such that when they swap your health and juice, it's not a big deal. I'll do a snack time from Hero here. Yeah, Kel's gonna be in a bad way when we do get our health and juice swapped, because his is usually pretty low with this strat we've been employing. Aubrey and Hero are probably gonna be alright though, and resurrecting Kel won't be too difficult if he does indeed go down. No one's gone down yet, conveniently. But yeah, that chainsaw can just melt through a health bar, even with no emotions involved. And at max level, mind. So that's not my favorite thing. Power Hit is going to bring their defense down yet again. I think, is that, they're at minimum defense now, or do we need to do that one more time? I'm not 100% sure. Actually, their health hasn't been expanded so much, so it's probably not a bad move to go all-out offense at some point, but not yet, I'm thinking. I guess I could guard from you. I could have Hero do I should either guard with you or have Hero do a Mesmerize. I think it makes more sense to guard with you and have Hero heal everyone, because then at least I'm still making progress with everyone. Rally is kind of not necessary anymore unless I really want the extra energy, so I guess go for something big juice on yourself. But Peach Soda, go for it, Kel. Yeah, go for Mesmerize on you, Hero. I gather I'm not really healing. Oh no, I had Aubrey guard, didn't I? So that I could have Hero heal her. So I just did the exact thing I did not mean to do. Well, oops. At least Aubrey probably won't die. And his attack again does a whole bunch more damage now, which is neat. The bottle did what? A strange gas makes everyone feel a random emotion, right? Yeah. Oh, Aubrey feeling angry is not what we need right now, because it's going to be bad for her. What's their health looking like? Yeah, we probably want to get some offense going quickly. Right. Even though it's awkward with our emotions, and I'm going to be doing a dull attack here. I'll red hands with you, beat down with you, tickle with you. Hopefully they don't chainsaw Aubrey again, and you can do some snack time. Well, no, Mesmerize. You might as well. If I'm gonna... Because otherwise they might go before Hero and kill Aubrey, which we don't want. Even with the dull attack, with the crit, it's still doing some fair damage, and they don't seem to have had much expanded health, so... Right, they're doing the old switcheroo, which hasn't really messed with us too much here. And we got them to chainsaw Hero anyway. Aubrey's gonna do some big old damage on them here. Oh, nice one, Aubrey. Might even bring him down, actually. And then they do another big attack, which will hurt. It'll probably kill Hero, not the other three, though. But there's not much way to know. Yeah, so like that was Omori gone from max health at the beginning of this turn, so that was there was no really saving from that. They are pretty low, and they have an emotion advantage against him, so it's really bad, basically. You know what? I'm gonna have him guard. I'm gonna have Aubrey. I'm definitely having Kel heal up Omori. So I guess I'll have Aubrey use jam packets just in case someone else goes down. I think the most likely outcome... Well, no, Kel almost always goes first. So Kel's probably going to heal Omori to max, and then either they will pull some real shenanigans and one-shot him because he's sad. Or I've miscalculated and they'll go before Kel, kill him, and then Aubrey will jam packets everyone, but it won't matter because they'll kill Omori next turn. I don't know, but Aubrey do the jam packets anyway. Kel absolutely be healing Omori to max with spaghetti is what does that, right? I guess we could also use something like this to heal everyone up on a whole bunch. Dino pasta. This is probably one of those situations where it's warranted. Go for that, Kel. Why does it say... Oh, sorry, that's fully restores a friend's heart. I almost did that and destroyed us all. Do we not have one that heals everyone to max? I guess the Dino Nuggets are the closest thing. Or Dino Clumps, rather. Nah, not worth it. I want Omori to be at max health, so... I thought we had a bunch of spaghetti, actually. Right, here we go. Spaghetti fully heals a friend's heart. What's the difference between that and Dino Pasta? It's fully restores a friend's heart. I think it's the same thing, though. Unless that means it also resurrects you. But never mind. What I want is spaghetti. Wet noodles slathered with chunky sauce! Hell yeah! So bring Omori up to max health, but we're probably going to die. Well, it's like a 50-50, basically. If they hit Omori. Yes, like that. That thing I didn't want. Didn't kill him. Mercifully, they chose one of the attacks that didn't kill him. Interesting here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to go all offense with everyone else, but have Kel do something that heals everyone a whole bunch. Yeah, do whole chicken. I guess you can't do mesmerize, so maybe you should just guard here. No, you should probably attack as well. Just do every little bit of damage we can get here. This will keep some of us from dying a little bit, kind of. If they chainsaw here, Omori at any point, though, it's bad news. I just did that with Kel on instinct, but probably the better thing would have been to do it with Aubrey. But when these two get their moves, we'll be doing some decent damage. I hope there's not an achievement for doing this without letting anyone die. That would be really obnoxious. Because that's kind of impossible. Well, it's difficult to really control for this one. But yeah, as expected, since they can just bring Omori down to 0 health from max health in this fight. That was really close and really up to chance by the end there. In spite of everything. So now it's Humphrey, and is he the last one? Or then would we... oh yeah, all the Humphreys in the audience just gonna form up in here and do this. Right, cool. I usually find Humphrey easier than the slime girls, though, so we shouldn't be too messed up here. You start with just a normal attack there. Aubrey do the same. Kel, do your rally. Hero, you might die here, but I'm gonna take that risk and just heal everyone with a whole chicken with you, since you don't have your juice. If they hit Hero here, he goes down. But risk I'm willing to take. I don't really know why I did the attack again there. They've already got so much defense on them that it's gonna do basically nothing. Don't hit Hero. I'll be very mad. Okay, good. Hero's gonna heal everyone up, and now we're gonna start getting back into the old groove, our old strat. Oh, you might as well do the look at Omori thing. We're gonna be getting a whole bunch more energy in a minute anyway from Kel's rally skill, so we should have this in hand. But yeah, it's really nice that these enemies all have a whole bunch more health now. You go for a stare. Let's start bringing their stats down, even though they're gonna change phase in a minute anyway. Kel, the only thing you can do is run a gun, which you might as well, because it does a fair bit of damage, and you can do your normal attack to bring his juice back up so we can do another rally. You're going to carry on that way for a time. Bringing all your stats down a little bit. He appears everywhere. That does do a fair bit of damage, but it's nothing you can't heal in between turns, especially if they do it on a different person each time. You can just use one of your things that heals everyone. Nice, keeping that defense nice and low. Guess pull a hack away while we're still generating some juice here. You do your beatdown. You do another rally. Yeah, they'd have to hit you with 2 Hero, and that's not likely. So I'll risk that they hit you with 1, and I'll go for the you healing Kel's juice once more to bring the rallying up, because that switcheroo attack from the slime girls really did a number on us earlier. Oh, it one-shotted him. That wasn't what I wanted. No problem, really. The other 3 are not close to death, so he can do a red hands, she can do a beatdown, he can do a resurrect on Hero, and then we can start actually paying attention to our health and the healing thereof. Oh, I probably shouldn't actually have had him do it, because now they can just kill Hero again, because he spawns on low health. They just did 1 single attack on Omori, not so bad. Doing big damage on them here. May as well guard Omori so that we can be sure you don't die this turn. You go for one of those. I think I'll have you go for another chicken, because we're near the end of this, right? We imagine? We don't know. I don't know if it's going to make us fight the phobias or anything after, but we can at the very least probably be certain we're not going to use 12 chickens before the end of this. I would say actually that you both should do that. Let's do a group heal here, so we can bring everyone to be like, sure, everyone's at max health by the end of this turn then, and we can start focusing on our juice again. I seem to remember the attacks not being quite as annoying on the other phases, though. Like, Humphrey Grande basically is the same, right? It does the same attacks, but then when it's just the mouth, it doesn't... It does, like, an attack that hits everyone for a little bit. It's not quite as bad as this, Humphrey appears everywhere move. So you're turning into Grande? Everyone's at near max health, so we can start focusing on juice again. I've got max energy, so I'm gonna pull some release energy as well. Power hit from you. And I think you and Hero should both be building everyone's juice with the melon smoothies, of which we have a whole bunch. See, because like 20 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you consider how infrequently you're using them in a battle, like if you have 30 of an item, that's a fair number. You're probably not going to run out of that even across the entire tournament. Boss rush thing. Neato! Some release energy. But yeah, all the fact that it carries over your health and juice is actually adding some interesting strategy to this. This is almost by far one of the most fun fights in the entire game, this whole boss rush. Because it's the first one where we've actually had like long-term consequences to stat raises and lowers and things. since usually the fights go down so fast that it's like, I can lower your defense, I guess that's worth doing, but it's not going to matter in 2 turns when the fight is over anyway. Stare I might as well, although this phase does not last especially long either. I'll do a bit of this and a bit of that, and a bit of normal attack from you, because the rally is going to give us some energy with which you can use the Cal follow-up without worrying about anything. Your defense is going to be almost at the minimum here. But again, this phase, like the previous one, you only have to do like a quarter of its health or whatever before it carries on. Kel unsurprisingly missed that. We weren't banking on him doing that hit anyway. We were only doing the follow-up to raise his stats, really. Let's go all offense now. Beat down from you, this from you, tickle from you, and hero do the same thing, because our health is alright. So, if it goes to you before the phase change, then you can bump Kel's juice again, and it'll be no issue. Grand. And he can maybe use another rally next turn, or what have you. But we're almost at the end of where this phase just cuts off halfway and goes to the next one. Not quite. Oh, actually, maybe you do this one's whole health bar. Anyway, no use in holding back. Let's do the big old attacking things. You do your rally again as usual, rather than the tickle here, because it won't be necessary. Aubrey's health is looking a little pokey, but it's not going to be a problem before the phase change, I don't think. There we go. And the phase change only does, like, what, 100 damage to everyone? Yeah, a little bit more than that. So Aubrey's going to be fine. And then this phase isn't all that bad. Actually, I probably should have used that on Aubrey just then. Whatever, I'll chance it, and have, oh, Aubrey still gets to go. Neat. I'll chance it and have Hero go for the Mesmerize this turn. It might be that Aubrey goes down as a result, but, it's a risk I'm willing to take. Go for Tickle from you. Just going to be going some max offense here. And a snack time from Hero. Doesn't seem like he's got all that much more health than the initial time we fought him. So I think, well, I mean, he's definitely got a bit more, but I think it's more like they've made the easier bosses, they've raised them up to be near Humphrey's level, is more what it's been like. Nice, so Aubrey is unlikely to die from this next hit, and we can keep going heavy offense. Happy with it. I need to get Kel doing some more rallies here, because Omori's juice is low. This attacks everyone. It is possible for it to miss, though, which is, I still find endlessly funny. Did a bit more damage to Aubrey this time than the previous, which is a bit unfortunate, but we'll deal with it. Actually, I'll do a release energy here, just so we can do some comparable energy without wasting any juice here, as Kel's about to build a bunch back for him. Another snack time from Hero is the way, I says. Release energy from you, as we've got an insider tip that this raises our stats for the remainder of the battle. Very neat. Will make us a little more tanky for all this, and do about 1,000 damage as well. Likeable, likeable, likeable. Not as much damage as he would have been doing with Red Hands, but considering he doesn't have to spend any juice on it, I'm happy with it. This will heal Aubrey up a fair way. Aubrey and Kel are the ones we were worried about. They're now not going to get one-shotted in any universe, basically, by Humphrey here. And we've carried on doing some excellent damage. We're only 1 or 2 more turns away from the end here. But then the question is, who do they make us fight next? Because it would seem that this is not necessarily related to that, like, melted Molly fight we saw earlier. Well, no, I assume it was a fight. The melted Molly head we saw earlier. Might be bringing it down in this one turn here, if you go for the old tickle maneuver to bump everyone's attack power a little bit more, via a crit. Not really bumping their attack power as such, but you see what I mean. Bumping their damage output. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Nice one, Omori. If that doesn't bring it down, Aubrey almost certainly will. They attacked Hero, the one who had the most health. Really good idea, Humphrey. Your stomach isn't very smart. Have I told you that before? Clonk. Clang. Bang. That wasn't enough to bring it down, but we've got to be really close now, so... I'll have Kel do another rally just because we don't know what's coming next. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have you guard. You go for the beatdown to finish it off. You go for the rally, and you go for the snack time. This way, Aubrey goes last, so we can be sure that we get the mesmerize and the rally out before Aubrey brings them down. And we can be in the best standing for whatever next fight comes, if there is one. Because I have to imagine there is, because it looked like there were a place for 4 trophies there, 4 or 5, I'm forgetting, but we've only got 2 so far, and this might give us the 3rd, because it's kind of the end of the 3rd world. Yes, it will! Hi, boss!
Hey, congrats! You've earned the coolest trophy. I'll go ahead and display it in the lobby for you.
But there's surely one more to this, right? At least one more fight. Oh, maybe not.
Wow, you've really completed the boss rush challenge? Congrats, cool guys. Seriously, you're the coolest.
Thank you. Seriously, we're the coolest. Aw, look at us. It's just a big top hat? Oh no, it's a Humphrey, I see. Wait, did we really get a participation ribbon? Oh, I see, that was what position was. It's not very cool. The cool trophy. This trophy's pretty cool. The cooler trophy. This trophy is cooler than the cool trophy. And of course, the Humphrey one is the coolest trophy. This trophy is the coolest. Right, so I had thought the boss rush was a console exclusive thing. I don't know why I thought that. I must have gotten mixed up thinking of something else. I think I was probably thinking of Boss Man Hero. I thought they were both console exclusive for some reason. Never mind, but that was evidently, self-evidently in fact, not the same thing as whatever was going on with, like, partially melted Molly in there. So I guess we gotta go interface with that next time on OMORI, because that is actually all the time we have for this EX episode. Didn't realize I was gonna tumble headfirst into a boss rush there, but we took care of it. I wonder how rare that one is. Probably the most strategy any of the fights in the game has asked of us yet, but still it wasn't all that difficult. When you were at max level and all. Seriously, you're the coolest. I wonder what the lowest level anyone's ever beat it at was. Because, like, it wasn't really difficult, but there were a number of times where it was like, okay, well, that just did 90% of all of our health. If we were lower than this level, it would have just outright killed everyone. And even if Omori gets his hanging on with one health thing at that point, then, like, if he's the only one who's going, their enemy's gonna go before him anyway and kill him. So it's effectively killing him in it as well. So it seemed like they wanted you to be at or near max level for that one, which was very satisfying. So next episode, I guess we'll be having a look-see at what else is going on with the slime girls in Humphrey now. I guess they are still kind of alive, sort of. They only got partially destroyed. Medusa's pretty face survived. That's nice. Well, I assume that because Molly was all right. I don't know that for a fact. But we'll be tackling that next time on OMORI EX, and if it goes by relatively swiftly, we will finally be getting to go to the Abyss / the Shadowy Chasm / the you-know-what. But that'll be all for now. Boss rush complete. Yay, go us. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Slashing is always a good day when they're weak to slashing. Hey, yonk! Woo! That was the extra damage from my angelic breastplate. Or angelic ribcage, whatever they're calling it. Bit of spirit for Sierra. And guess what? You're about to get a whole bunch more, my friend. Let's finally learn you that solitude. Oh, bam!